I've been with the district attorney's office for a bit over 30 years now. I have done practically every assignment in the office: misdemeanors, fraud unit, our intake unit, and then on to post-conviction work in parole and writs and appeals.
You know, I spent the first part of my career in the trial courts, trying cases, armed robbery and burglary and sexual assault and domestic violence, and I love that environment. I went to San Joaquin College of Law. Lots of great judges graduated from San Joaquin College of Law. It's a gem. Lots of good attorneys in town. And, went right into the DA's office, right into the trial courts. And then as district attorney for 12 years, overseeing, literally hundreds of thousands of cases, but making decisions every day. I just feel uniquely prepared to become a judge.
I think anyone who wants to be a judge has got to have some love of the law. And what our experience is applying the law. We are either applying the law to certain facts with a lot of understanding of what the law was intended to do, its background, some idea of what it is the people are looking for. You can get a sense of how best to apply the law. And that's where experience matters.
Being district attorney for 12 years just makes me uniquely qualified in that judges make decisions every day, and elected district attorney does that too. And so I spent 12 years making decisions. What bigger decision is there anywhere than a death penalty decision? You get a case that Marcus Wesson that comes in and 9 of his children are murdered. I've been tested making decisions for 12 years. And so that I'm bringing that track record.
Well, in looking for an appropriate sentence for somebody, it depends on what the crime is. It depends on what are the community interests. It depends on what their past behavior has been. So what I'm looking for is seeking some type of a balance. I can tell you if somebody has continued to be a criminal while in prison, that is not someone who I think should likely be resentenced, right? That's not someone who's demonstrating that they get it. Whereas someone who said, I'm very sorry at the first instance, but the law called for prison, you go to prison, and now they have programmed well, they've done things that are positive, they might have even volunteered their time to try to do good things while in prison, and these opportunities do exist. That's someone who might be a very good candidate for a resentencing type of an effort.
As far as sentencing on your serious violent crimes, there's a rubric in the law. You, as a judge, and it's something that I did evaluating cases on filing, the facts of the case, the facts of the person, and as a judge, you're presented with the facts. You do an impartial evaluation, you follow the law. If it's a serious violent crime, then that person is a danger to society. And I've had many wonderful judges talk about that. I mean, there's people that are dangerous and they need to be given the full measure of law, of justice. And there are other cases that have more nuances, and you sentence accordingly.
In 2014, when she was voted out of office, she went home. She didn't pursue the law. She didn't demonstrate some love of the law. I, on the other hand, after losing an election in 2008, I continued to practice. I continued to develop an area of law of writs and appeals. I wasn't familiar with writs and appeals. The office had a need. I was assigned to it. I went back to school. In contrast, Ms. Egan, again, I know of nothing substantive that she's done during that period of time.
Just comes down to experience, being tested, the qualifications, specifically prepared for the position of judicial officer, understanding efficiencies and the use of public money and the scarcity thereof, understanding the need to listen to everyone, to be thoughtful and make clear, careful decisions. And I've done that, and that's really, I would say, the biggest difference.